Hi, I'm Dave Epstein. Welcome to Growing Wisdom in my home state of Maine, and what a pleasure to be here with Howard Anderson. We're standing up in Albion, Maine. Johnny selected seeds, and these are all tomatoes behind us.
Yes.
So you want to tell us a little bit about how and when we should prune?
Well, we prune throughout the season, starting when the suckers on the plants get to be about 2 to 3 inches long. And we do this to increase yields and to help reduce disease pressure on the plants. We prune to 2 liters and take all the suckers off in between, and as the plants grow up, we will trellis them out on the stakes.
So talk about this leader business.
Okay, this is your first leader. This comes off your main stem. Below your first flower cluster, this first sucker now becomes your second leader. So we're going to leave these 2 as your main growing points. And then we're going to take out all these other suckers that are in the leaf axils along down the stem.
So how would you do that?
You do it with your fingers. You pinch that sucker out of the leaf axils.
And you go through and do all the rest.
All the rest, all the way down to the base.
And what does that do for the plant?
That will invigorate it, so put more growth into these leaders and putting more fruit on.
How often would I have to do this in a sort of normal growing season?
Every week to 10 days.
Should I do this in the morning, the evening? Does it matter?
It doesn't matter as long as the leaves aren't wet, so you're not spreading disease.
Should we prune all types of tomatoes?
Determinate tomatoes are more bush type tomatoes which don't require pruning. They're going to get about 3 foot tall. And most of these here are called Indeterminate, which continue to grow throughout the season until the frost comes. They're listed as determinate or indeterminate in most seed catalogs.
And so the indeterminate ones are the ones we have to stake, and we also have to take the suckers out.
Correct.
What is this that we're doing here?
This is called basket weaving. You take the string and round it around the stake and weave it around the plants. When you get to the far end, you turn around and come back and weave it on the other side of the plant. In effect, making a trellis for the plants to grow up through. As the plant grows, we'll add more strings to the stake.
And speaking of as it grows, mine get very high during the course of the year. Is there a point when I should just stop it from growing any higher?
At about 30 days before your first frost, you want to take off the growing points, the ends of the leaders we were pruning, and that will force the plant into making those last set of fruit ripen up before frost.
Howard, this has been great, and really appreciate your time here. Beautiful setting. We hope you've enjoyed all of our tips here on tomato pruning and growing. We hope you come back every week for all of our tips, hints, and helps at growingwisdom.com.